Bicep tear recovery update part 2. So on Friday, I had my appointment with my surgeon for my post-op, and they took the massive splint and bandage off and everything, and it looked really gross. Looked like a zombie arm. Looked like this. Thankfully, once it was cleaned up, it looked a lot better and looked like this. Now, the deal is I've got a really big incision, bigger than most, because of multiple delays in the surgery. A long fucking story there, nothing but headaches. And because of that, he had to go up pretty far to go up and get that tendon, which had retracted and scarred over and apparently attached itself to the nerve and the whole thing. And I've got pictures of it. I find them fascinating. He asked me not to post them. I find it fascinating. A lot of people find it gross. But anyway, when you look at those photos and go, well, no wonder it fucking hurts. Look what he did to me, man. But so he had to get that kind of frayed tendon and bring it down so the actual incision is a lot bigger than most people would have. But otherwise, it went just fine. So now they put me in a splint like the one I had at first because this thing wasn't around. Now I've got this, which allows me, it's a little tight. Yeah, so a little tight right now because we want to work towards full extension. So I got this thing, and this little dial allows me to kind of figure out what the range is. So I guess flexion isn't the hard part. It's the extension, and yeah, I can definitely confirm that that's the case. But now at least I can turn my wrist. You can't really tell, but it's still a little swollen and some numbness here, which is not cool. And when I asked him about that, he didn't give me the answer I wanted. The answer I wanted is like, hey, everything's gonna be fine. So I said, so this is gonna resolve itself, right? And he said, well, I hope so. What now? So I guess I just wait and see. So now it's going to be like this, and I'm going to keep working on the range. They said don't do the physical therapy for another week or two. So I think my first physical therapy appointment is on the 9th. Otherwise, yeah, it still aches, it still hurts, it's still inconvenient. Showering's much easier now because this is much easier to take off, and it actually has a sling. So if it gets tired from holding it up, I can do that. It's actually relatively comfortable. But it also helps me feel a little bit more secure, and I can still manage to do things. Still hitting the gym, obviously not hitting this side. And again, it's more at this point, it's more of a mental game because I used to think I was patient. Apparently, not so much, because I want this fucking thing healed now so I can get back to lifting and doing my thing. Even like walking on a treadmill, that bounce is like, ooh, that doesn't feel great. So I want it to heal. I want it to heal now. So I just gotta work on the kind of the mental game of understanding that this is not going to resolve itself overnight, and I have to be grateful and show appreciation for the things I can do, and not be pissed off at the things I can't do, at least that I can't do yet. But I can drive. That's kind of cool. I gotta say, driving with one hand, because this one really can't do that much, because this is my bad shoulder, and now I've got this. So driving like this is like, god damn it. Anyway, it's an adventure. I am, again, grateful that it is able to be repaired, that eventually within the next, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, whatever it is, I'll be back to normal. I will. And so I just got to keep my head on straight. And I want to thank all of you guys for your support. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right. I'll talk to you later.